Welcome, everybody, and we are fired up for another sensational college football matchup. Nobody at home today who can stake their claim in this neutral site showdown. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see, the number 12 team in the country, the California Golden Bears, taking on a team from the MAC, the Umass Minutemen. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the UMass Minutemen head out on offense, and they'll take control first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, that is a picture-perfect start for this defense. Number one objective, get off the field even better. Third down, force them into a passing situation. You win, you hit the quarterback. Nice start by this team.
Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So California's offense has the ball for the first time. Every team has impact players. What are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're
turning it on.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Golden Bears can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And the Golden Bears come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Golden Bears will try to move the chains on 4th down. Trying to do it on the ground. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. That's the mindset of this entire offense. They're not going to let you off the hook just because it's 4th and 1.
And that running back, he wanted the ball, too. You could see there right after the 3rd down play, looking at his sideline, saying, give me the ball. I want to go get this. I'm going to make a play for my team. And he comes through big time.
Finds the tight end. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. That throw and catch, a really good example of why coaches don't want a quarterback to get stuck on a particular target, isn't it, David?
Yep, that's exactly right. Find the guy who's open, because you got so many guys that have so much speed that can do so much damage on the field. Find my matchup, get it to him, let him do the rest.
From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Off the play fake. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense.
Touchdown, Cal! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo?
Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. The 40.
Tight coverage by this defense, creating the interception, and man, for a second, it looked like he was about to house that. The offense does a good job becoming the defense and making the play around midfield.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Off play action. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. They send the tight end in motion. Quarterback on the keeper. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Umass will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 41. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the back. To the air on 2nd down. Looking deep down the right side. Makes a catch at the 20.
Offside, defense.
The officials throw the flag, but the offense won't need it. They'll decline that and keep the big play. A costly penalty for this defense gives them a 1st and 10. Blasted as he lets it go. Perfectly thrown ball, nice catch, good tackle, but it's 1st and goal from the 5. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Smells it. Touchdown, Golden Bears. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. with the extra point. They stretch the lead to 13.
Man, that field shrinks. You got to have the big boys down here that you can just throw it up to, let them make plays, make it look like run. All the big boys on the field, slip that tight end out, find him, they'll do the rest.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Unloads to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The Minutemen can explore that playbook on 2nd and short. Got his man on the outside. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Takes a hit as he fires. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. He stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Sets up the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Golden Bears have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
The play action fake. The sweet feet buy a little time. Unleashes one. Or did he find a hole in the defense? A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wideout trying to get it in. Touchdown, Cal! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. And the extra point is good, and the lead moves to 20. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. The Minutemen a bit behind the sticks here on 3rd and long. Smacks it with the stiff arm. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Gets rid of it. The short hands, it's sacked. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Umass comes to the line facing 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was knocked loose, and 3rd down is coming. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Wants to keep it in the air. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
You can just start to sense the frustration building for this offense after that incompletion. Right now setting up 4th down. They haven't yet scored a touchdown. They just can't find a rhythm in this game. Obviously the defense, the big reason for that, but if this offense wants a chance to win, they have got to start stringing some completions together and get this quarterback in a better rhythm.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
He wants to go deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. The freshman brought down after bringing that one in. And the Golden Bears have it with a 1st and 10.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get...
Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, you know, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Umass quickly back to the line. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Umass will line up to punt it away. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. Hey, you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the 1st down. Got to use their time wisely.
And the offense here dialed up a really good zone beater. Give credit to the offensive coordinator. He called the right play at the right time.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got the big tight end on the corner route. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their diving for the goal line, and the ball's knocked free. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cal!
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the 1st half.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Going right to work up top. Complete to the left. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. To the air on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Reddick. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. It's incomplete, and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. The Minutemen come to the line on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
Umass will line up to punt it away. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly complete. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, 2 quarters down, and I've got to say, this has been a fun watch so far in Memphis. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas at Simmons Bank Liberty Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. 2nd half just about to get started, and Umass will kick it off. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires left. It's incomplete, and that also might be what is called a learning experience and one this freshman got away with. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Golden Bears will send out the punt unit. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Leaves it with the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
That man coverage, when they get up in your face, they make things hard. You want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback and wide receiver.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Fires to the tight end.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
Wide open downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Pass interference. Defense.
They decline the penalty for pass interference, and they'll stand on the results of the play. And the Golden Bears trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Got it in the middle, it's Bland. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown. 3rd and goal, where defensive coordinators have to make a stand. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And man, how many times are we going to call his name today? He has been so much fun to watch. Got a couple of sacks, add another tackle for a loss here. He has been all...
Touchdown, Golden Bears! And they take it in for 6 more points. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. Umass, 0. The returner will field it and bring it back. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The UMass offense returns to the field. They'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Makes the catch. It's set. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anyway.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. Now it's 4th down. Umass will line up to punt it away. A high kick trying to pin them deep.
He could go up. Oh, man, really? Coughing it up. Looked like he was going to do some damage, take that thing back to the house, and instead he coughs it up and gives it to the other team.
Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quarterback gets the first down. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Umass mounting a threat from the red zone. Dumps it off to the flats. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Umass just trying to get some of that yardage back here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Throws for the tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. The Minutemen with a ton of work to do here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. Snap in the shotgun. Here comes the heat. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Under fire. He's going for the goal line. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still need 2 yards. Will they try to bang it in with a run or go over the top? 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Looking for the goal line. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He splits the uprights. And the field goal is good. They get 3 on the board, but it really doesn't matter much in terms of the deficit. And he's going to bring this one out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
That's the end of the period, and Cal is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we reach the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see ghosts. He'll start.
There he goes down the right side. 10. Touchdown, Cal. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conservative. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He'll off one deep down the left side. Catch in stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Umass! A great catch and run for 6.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Find some fresh air. Got the first down and more. He's loose down the left side. Past the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Golden Bear!
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Umass offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Finds his tight end. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And this offense just hasn't found a way to kind of open it up. Like, they haven't found those explosive plays. It feels like the defense is kind of strangling them and staying really close to the line of scrimmage because of their lack of their big play ability over the top. This offense has to dial something up.
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Cal! And they turn it into a defensive score.
Dude, you didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Minutemen going back to work on offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Bird. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. He'll pull it on the read. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
You know, as a quarterback, when you're doing this zone read play, you got to read that defensive end. And if he crashes down hard inside and take the running back away, right away you know now you're keeping the football. Nice job by the quarterback.
Back to pass on second down. Grab near the marker. It's McClain. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. This UMass offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's second and long here. Hand off from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, what a game this guy has been having, living in the opponent's backfield. Already has 2 sacks in the game, and now he gets a TFL. He is so athletic, so quick twitch, so slippery, they just can't block him.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. UMass will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. Formation for these receivers. He'll start this drive firing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bland. They'll bring him down, but not before he put people in the spin cycle. On first down from their own 22. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. On first down from their own 22. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered. An explosive play to the 40.
Man, this just starts to hurt your pride, right? You're down by several scores. It's in the 4th quarter, and they keep making big plays. This is something where you just got to buck up. You got to do something about it. You got to find something down deep and go make a play so you can get the ball back and maybe get back in this game.
Well, we are winding it down, guys. Only a few more plays left in this season. Also wrapping up a really outstanding performance for this offense.
Yeah, and they're sending out the seniors on the right foot. Guys, we've seen a lot of great football. There have been so many tremendous moments and individual efforts, David. This is a year in college football I know I'll never forget.
Won't forget it. Loved working with you guys. Loved being...
Got it! And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. They're working that left side.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. To the air on first down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's caught inside the 20.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't...
Going for it all. And he was trying to cash in the end zone in this red zone threat, but it's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Sends it back in motion. Gonna swing it on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Burke. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And this game is obviously out of hand. But I think the fans would argue, too, at this point, like, all right, well, let's not throw checkdowns, right? Let's throw some deep balls and continue to open up this offense and keep fighting. I think that's what you want to see. You want to see your squad not quit. Keep fighting until the very end of the football.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Umass lines up with a first and goal. Slams ahead. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. On the run from inside his own 5. He gets a block. He found some really good running room on that one and just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Opening play of the drive from the 39. He'll start this drive going to the air. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try.
He lobs one high down the left side. Snags it inside the 20. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down line. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Wants to fire on second down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Heaves it into trouble, and he finds trouble with the pick. Trying to take it back. Inside the 30. He's at the touchdown, Golden Bear. How about this defense taking one back to the house? This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out.